Rebbe Nachman was born in a town of Ukraine. The Carpathian Mountains was the terrain. The Hasidic movement was his domain. Kabbalistic teachings he did sustain. His great-grandpa was the Baal Shem Tov. His family connections were a treasure trove of Rebbes and disciples like a garden grove. His most famous tale involved a wood-burning stove. His mother Fega was the daughter of Udel, daughter of the Baal Shem Tov, such yichus you could kvel. The Rebbe Besht Yisrael began a dynasty of mystic Jews from Russia, a Hasidic legacy. His father Simcha was the son of Rabbi Horodenka, a disciple of the Baal Shem Tov, you betcha, after whom Rebbe Nachman was given his first name. The Rebbe had 3 siblings, but they had no game. Rebbe Nachman told his students that as a small child, to the world of the spirit he was always dialed. His concern in the world was spirituality. Materialism was not part of his reality. He paid his teacher on his own 3 extra coins for every page of Talmud that he did enjoin. This was more than the fee that his father paid the tutor, and he studied so efficiently he was like a computer. From the age of 6 he would go out at night to pray at the grave of his great-grandfather, as it was the way to commune with the Hasidic original gangster. He would dunk himself in the mikveh soon after. A daughter of Ephraim he married at 13. In matters of relationships, Rebbe Nachman was real green. Hungry for Torah, his in-laws' house was his bedding. He acquired his first disciple after his wedding, a man named Shimon, a few years older than he. He continued to teach and attract new devotees. It was a Ukraine thing, so many drank the Kool-Aid. He had a strong influence on the way that Jews prayed. 1798 he traveled to the Holy Land. The reception by the Chassids was with honor and was grand. Haifa, Tzfat, Tiberias, the Rebbe made his rounds. His effect on Lithuanian Chassidim was profound. Walking in the land, he was always in some danger. No one thought his visit could be any stranger. Every possible obstacle eventually did happen. He was even captured by a pirate captain. His move to a famous town was part of the equation that brought him into contact with Rabbi Nathan, a Torah scholar from the nearby town of Nemirov, only 8 miles just north of Bratslav. 8 years Rabbi Nathan was a student and a scribe, writing all the Rebbe's lessons he could imbibe, as well as transcribing his magnum opus. He reported all the talks after Rebbe Nachman's own death he and other disciples had with the Rebbe. Nathan published all these words, including commentary. Rebbe Nachman made another move in May 1810. A fire burnt in Bratslav destroyed Rebbe Nachman's den. A group of Jews from the Ukraine town of Uman invited and housed him as his illness worsened. The students recalled words that made them worry. Years before, the Rebbe said, "This is a good place to be buried." He was talking about the 20,000 martyrs in their graves from the massacre of Uman of 68. At 38, the Rebbe died of tuberculosis and was buried in that cemetery, his prognosis. On the 4th day of Sukkot, he expired. Now a visit to his grave is almost required. Rebbe Nachman talked about a narrow bridge. Now Chassids make a yearly pilgrimage to the place in Uman, Rebbe Nachman's gravesite. Rosh Hashanah, a perpetual invite. If someone comes to my grave, gives a coin to charity, and says these 10 psalms, the Tikkun HaKlali, I will be their Rebbe, my presence they'll know well. I will pull them from the depths of a fiery hell. Rejected the idea of Hasidic dynasties being mainly based in nepotistic ancestries. Into a tzaddik everyone could come to be. Mitzvot and Torah can quell all anxiety. Rebbe Nachman taught us to engage in confession, a Bratslav practice. This was the Rebbe's lesson. The purpose of confiding in another human being is to ease the soul as part of the process of healing. In his early life, he stressed the practice of fasting and self-castigation, but this was not lasting. He thought it was the most effective means of repentance. In later years, however, he came to a consensus. Severe asceticism, not a healthy expression, because he felt it may lead to sadness and depression. He told all his followers not to be zealots, rather they should choose one mitzvah they could relish, to be very strict about, to always be aware, and do the others with the normal level of care. He encouraged his disciples to take every opportunity to increase the holy in themselves and their activities. Through his life, the Rebbe was met with opposition. From within the Chassids movement, people questioned his position. His teachings seemed to deviate from the teachings of the founder. Some believed the Rebbe was behaving like a bounder. One of these rabbis was Aryeh Leib of Shpola, known as Grandpa Shpoler. He was a holy roller, and after Rebbe Nachman moved to Zlata Pola, the Shpoler Zaidi said that Nachman was worse than Ebola. Rabbi Leib supported Rebbe Nachman in his early years, but began to oppose him after he was driven to tears. The Zaidi said, "All my students have just up and left me," threatened by the Rebbe moving in his territory. Rebbe Nachman did not found a dynasty. His only 2 sons died in infancy, and just like Rebbe Nachman, there's no predecessor. He left this world and appointed no successor.
I shall be the